So one thing I strongly believe is that everyone is born with their own strengths and weaknesses in life. But my question to you is that does everyone have that capability within themselves to become, if not a billionaire, at least a multi-millionaire in life? Can everyone achieve that if they kind of put their mind in the right place, their body in the right place, their friends in the right place?
Sure. Have you ever seen water bottles? Like steel, glass. Some water bottles are like 500 ml capacity. Some are like a liter. Some are 1.5 liter. Now each one has their capacity. Correct? And each one can be filled up to the brim. Correct? Now, if a 500 ml bottle tries to fill itself with a liter of water, it's not possible because the capacity is 500. So each one has a certain capacity, correct? And self-discovery is about trying to figure out what your capacity is and to function to the optimum of your capacity. So if you have a 500 ml water bottle and if it's only filled up to 200 ml, you're not using it to its optimum space capacity, right? So how can I bring it to 500 is the question. So yes, I may not have that capacity to probably be a billionaire, but I may still have the capacity to be a millionaire. But I'm not playing my best. I'm not giving my best. So I'm still not even close to be anywhere close to be a millionaire. You know? So I don't think it's about billionaire, millionaire, or not being a millionaire. I think it's about really functioning to the optimum of our own capacity. So which is precisely why reflection and introspection is important, because it helps us understand our own selves. And I see that we do things without understanding ourselves. We don't understand what our capacities are. We don't understand what our passion is. We don't understand what our abilities are. And we just kind of keep doing things. So where are we heading then? But once you identify it, you know, this is what I need to work on to grow. And grow how much? To as much as my capacity is. And how do you know I've reached my capacity? There's a ceiling limit. Beyond that, you know you cannot. You keep trying for 25 years, but you know that this is how much, this is kind of the ceiling upper limit now.
Yeah, 100%.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%. Also, the ability to break your own ceilings. That's something I mean, some people have it, some people don't.
Correct.
Very few people have it. And that's
Correct.
something I learned from the late, great Kobe Bryant.
Sure.
It's something that stayed with me very long back, where I think when I was starting out YouTube, I would always put caps on myself.
Correct.
When I started out, I only wanted to build it to 2,000 subscribers so that I could market some fitness products. Then it became 100,000 subscribers because my favorite YouTuber had only 100,000 subscribers.
Correct.
Once we crossed that, I kept putting limits on myself.
Sure.
Now, I genuinely feel YouTube is a great teacher in life. Like, I've not done an MBA, but I feel like I know as much as an MBA in terms of knowledge and wisdom.
Sure.
Because I've been running this community myself. It's given me a lot of life lessons. And the one thing that resonated with me a lot was what Kobe Bryant said about don't put ceilings on yourself. Even if you think you have a subscriber ceiling, you don't have an impact ceiling on yourself. Just
I think that's really what's most important.
Yeah.
You know, that's really what's most important, is that you don't put a cap on your capacity to impact people.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
once you know that this is how much I can do, let numbers follow as a consequence. You know, when your purpose is to make an impact, let numbers follow as a consequence. And if at a point of time you realize that I'm constantly working on my journey of impact, right? But the numbers stop coming at a certain point of time. You know, it's not going to be. It's not going to be like perennially growing.
Yeah.
It's an illusion.
Yeah, 100%.
It's an illusion to think that things will perennially grow, eternally be on the, you know, upward track. Doesn't work that way. There will be a limit at a certain point of time. What I'm trying to say is, when we're talking of the capping limits, we are talking about knowing what our capacity is. You know what? When you push yourself beyond your capacity, you know that you're doing it at the cost of other things that matter to you. Correct? When you're functioning within your optimum capacity, you're doing it with proper attention to what needs attention. So I see people getting consumed by this thing that I want to at any cost be there. I won't sleep, I won't eat, I don't care a damn religion. Doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is numbers and money. You know? So as soon as that's what you're consumed by, then you realize that that's not how it functions. So when you know that I've grown to X now, correct? And now I want to grow to X plus 100 or X, or say, let's say 100X, correct? If I want to go from X to 100X, if X to 100X is my capacity, then it will come in a certain way that I don't have to compromise on other aspects of my life. If 100X is not my capacity, then I know that I'm going to have to compromise on so many other aspects of my life because it's not within the bandwidth that I have. You know what I mean? That's what I kind of...
100%, sir.